Hello and welcome to another episode of Lockdown Tips with Anna. I'm Anna from Anna.marketing, and today we are going to talk about colors because it's Wear Red Day. So I'm wearing red. I absolutely love red, and I'll tell you about all the colors or a few of the colors in a second. But before we go any further, if you could please just tell me if you're watching it live with hashtag live, or if you're watching it on replay with hashtag replay in the comments. That would be really awesome. Thank you so much. So yes, today is Wear Red Day, and there is really important association with the colors that we have, and it's good to keep yourself and your brand being shown consistently. And the reason for that is especially when you're small, when you're just starting on, or even a few years down the line, people don't associate you with who you are just like that, like they would associate you, if you're Nike or Lego. But there are a few tricks that you can do, and one of them is with colors. So sticking to your brand colors or choosing your brand colors is really important, and trying to keep them consistent throughout your messaging is really good, because I've been saying to you for quite a while now that if you keep showing yourself in a certain way 7 times, people will be more prone to buy from you, because they feel that like they know you. So I would encourage you to kind of keep that in mind. But going back to colors, the red color that is today's color is a color of passion, of love, also anger. But if you see me, I love red, but I'm really passionate person, and if I get into something, it's really hard to take me off it until I'm finished, because I'm really focused. I like to put my all heart into what I'm doing. So that's probably why the red just stuck with me and my brand. But let's go through another colors, and I've got a little cheat sheet on the side. So if you don't mind me just looking there from time to time. So orange, it's all about energy, happiness and vitality. So again, if that's who you are or how you want to be seen, use orange as one of your colors, or a color of your brand. Then going to yellow, happiness. Yeah, if we see the sun, it makes us happy. So no wonder we associate yellow with happiness, but also hope. So keep that in mind. Also on my cheat sheet, it said that yellow is associated with deceit, and ages ago, I was told that if I got yellow roses, it means that somebody's cheating on me. It can be my friend or boyfriend or someone close to me. And for some reason, I didn't want to believe that, although I heard of it, and luckily I never got yellow roses. But there is this kind of misconception, but association with the color that people would have. So it's also good to know what it means in your culture, because it may be that yellow in your culture means something entirely different. I'm talking about the generic ones that I usually work with in the UK. So if you are somewhere else in the world, it may mean something different to you. So let's go through the other colors. So the next one is green, and the green is always something that we associate with nature. So if you've got green as one of your brand colors or a brand colors, that's what you want to associate yourself with, nature, a new beginning. Also, so that's what you want to get out of your brand if you are talking, or if your brand color is green. Then blue. So blue says calm, responsible, and sadness also. Not sure why sadness, but it may be that if it's when I'm looking at the sky, it's pretty nice and calming for me. But calm, again, just looking at the blue sky just calms me down. Looking at the blue sea also calms me down. So again, having this association works for me. And then purple. Purple means creativity, royalty, and wealth. So not long ago, I was doing the brand strategy with a website developer and a brand creator, and he said that he absolutely loved purple, and he didn't know exactly what it was about, why it was so important to him, but now he knows, because it was all about kind of getting his creative mind flowing, and that's what his brand color is. He did it, with even without, just intuitively, even without knowing about it. Then black. So if I love black as well, because for me it's a color of elegance, and that's what I like as well. But it also is a color of mystery and evil. And when you've got angels and demons, angels are usually white and demons are usually black. So again, there is this association in your mind that you can create with that. But elegance is something that I personally really get in touch with on the color level. If I see, or if I want to go somewhere and it's a black tie, for example, event. Not that we are going to black tie events at the moment, but if you want to be elegant, wearing something black always makes you look like that. So again, having a bit of black in your color brings this elegance, just keep that in mind. Then grey. What does grey mean? So grey means moody, conservative, and formality. And yes, there is a bit of that when I think about grey, but also when I think about grey is, for me, is a little bit of softening tone than black. So for example, on my emails or when I create emails, I don't use black, I use off black, which is a darker grey rather than a lighter grey. So it's it's visible if it's on light background. But again, just softening the tone a little bit can help introducing grey rather than black to your brand. You might have noticed that another color of my brand is also grey, and we can kind of touch on the conservative bit, because I may be conservative, but not in a overall sense. When I'm conservative, it's all about making sure that I've got basics. I really like to set the fundamentals to be able to grow, and that's what I do with whenever I work with businesses. I try to set up some raised bases, set up some rules that they want to get their business growing, but they need to be a basic level of understanding, so that I understand them and they understand how I can help them. But working on those fundamentals is really, really crucial. Then we've got brown. So brown again is nature. So if you are promoting something with nature in mind, you would have brown and green naturally in your colors, in your logo, in your branding, but also wholesomeness. So wholemeal flour, for example, but also being a whole or a family, also kind of. If you look at brown, that brings this thing to your mind. Also the bendability. I'm not quite sure about that myself, but again, it all kind of brings other people's experiences into the mix. So that's why I mentioned that. And excuse me. Least but definitely not last or last not least rather, is the white, that is purity. So when you use white color, it means pure, it means a cleanness and virtue. So when I said about angels and demons, for example, so you've got those black and white, yin yang, right? So just be very mindful when you are using the colors that they have power and they associate with something. And you may test the water, you may think, okay, I'm not sure what the colors should be, and you may talk to the designer. They'll help you to choose the right color depending on who you are and what your personality is and how you want to be portrayed, what is really important to you to get across when you are talking to your customers. But also kind of do a test on your friends or even on your customers. Say, okay, I'm thinking, for example, I'm thinking of choosing the brand, and that's what I'm kind of I'm hesitating with, and just try it and test them to see what they can advise you, knowing you and knowing your brand, what they can advise you, which colors would suit you best. So yeah, the importance of colors is crucial in your brand, and keeping it consistent. You know, if you are consistent, you will make it. You go through those tough times because you've shown yourself consistently, because people associate you and your colors and your brand with you, with who you are, with what you do, and they'll choose you because of who you are. So yeah, again, take a look. There is a cheat sheet on my feed just to have a look on what each color mean, and yeah, let me know what color are you. You know, I'm red. What color are you? What's your brand color? And I would love to hear from you. And yeah, let me know if you've got any questions, and if you've got any ideas for the further episodes. You know, I've got loads of ideas, but I'd rather if you tell me, you know, if there is anything in particular that you want to me to talk about. One last thing that I'm really excited about is that I've released my course. It's a How to Thrive in Pandemic course, and it will be starting on the 22nd of February. So if you are watching before then, yeah, just get in touch with me, and I'll send you the link on how to get on board. It will be a 7 weeks course, and all I need from you is about 3 hours a week. It's not a lot, but at the end of that time, you'll have the full marketing strategy. You know, if you want to put more into it, that's absolutely fine. But you know, the 3 hours a week, it's not a lot, but you will gain a lot. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions, and yeah, have a lovely day and lovely weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.